Let's move on to the following awards. And I'm going to ask on stage, in order to give the award, Miguel Castro, who is the board director of the Conservation Media Group and the head of the Global Media Partnerships at the Gates Foundation. Okay, and the person to give the award to is Dr. Belma Kalamujic Stroil from Bosnia and Herzegovina, who is a population geneticist working on conservation strategies to preserve biodiversity. Congratulations. Yeah, for the slide.
Scientific thing, yeah. First, technicalities, then you get to the fun part. Good afternoon, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense joy and profound honor that I stand before you today, having been selected for the Mediterranean Science Team 2025. I extend my sincere gratitude to everyone that was involved in the nomination, evaluation, and selection process. To be recognized among such accomplished scientists and to witness the significant representation of women is truly inspiring. As you heard, my name is Belma Kalamujic Stroil, and I serve as a scientific advisor at the University of Sarajevo Institute for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology in Bosnia and Herzegovina. From this slide, you probably can get a good guess that I've always been interested in mysteries of life and nature. But while a simple slide might summarize my academic credentials, it would fail to capture the essence of my life journey. It wouldn't tell you that I was raised by parents who championed intellectual curiosity and ethics, above all else, free from any constraints of gender stereotypes. And also, furthermore, it wouldn't tell you that I am a one-war-old person who witnessed firsthand the devastating consequences of hatred, ignorance, and misinformation. This experience solidified my commitment to science as a beacon of fact-based knowledge. As a population geneticist, I delve into the intricate genetic composition of plant and animal species, with a particular focus on the unique endemic species of my country. Unlike ecosystem and species diversity, the genetic diversity is a component of biodiversity that is invisible to our naked eye and consequently frequently overlooked and neglected. The escalating climate crisis, driven by human activities, poses a great threat to this critical component. And since we are here to promote and to support the Mediterranean region, I wanted to highlight some of the results of a recent study we published in Nature, Ecology and Evolution, where we examined almost 200 terrestrial species from the groups of amphibians, big birds, carnivores, and forest trees in Europe. And we wanted to see how many of their populations live at the climatic margin or climatic edge of their distribution range and how future climate change might affect them. As you can see, when we mapped their ranges alongside 19 bioclimatic parameters, we found that the highest number of species with marginal populations are actually residing in Mediterranean countries, as you can see from the upper left panels. As climate change progresses, these numbers will rise to the point leading to significant habitat loss, as you can see on the down right panel. So why is this important? Because these populations harbor genetic variations crucial for adaptations, resilience, and survival. Once lost, the genetic diversity is nearly impossible to restore and would take hundreds of generations to recover. This brings me to the pivotal question I wanted to ask you. Do you think as being just a scientist is enough today? And if you do think that, please raise your hand. And I'm so glad that we are in agreement because as you, I also believe not. While education has always been a natural extension of scientific inquiry, I've actually come to recognize the imperative of engaging in science policy and science communication. So my participation in EU-funded programs like Cost Actions, G-Bike, and now Genoa has provided me invaluable opportunities to contribute to global and national policy frameworks. I've advocated for the integration of genetic diversity into the global biodiversity framework and contributed to the development of guidance on relevant indicators through the ad hoc technical expert group for the Convention on Biological Diversity. Additionally, I was a lead author for the National Ecosystem Assessment following the IBIS conceptual framework. And finally, driven by the need to bridge the gap between science and the public, I've become increasingly active in science communication. My colleagues and I developed a comic series called Genes on Wheels to demystify the complex genetic and genomic concepts to a general audience and specifically to young learners. We published it also as a book in Bosnian language, and we promoted it at the latest European Researchers' Night in our National Museum. So for those of you who are interested, you actually can check the English version, which is available freely following this QR code. And with this, I would like to thank all of you for this excellent recognition, and thank you for hosting us in this exquisite establishment of academy and science. Thank you so much.